To help you make the most of your trip, we've put together a list of the top 10 things to do in Egypt. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. With all this, let's start the video. Egypt is a country steeped in history, culture, and mythology. From the ancient pyramids and temples to the bustling bazaars and lively cities, there is never a dull moment in Egypt. With so much to see and do, it can be overwhelming to plan your itinerary. Visit the Pyramids of Giza. Visiting the Pyramids of Giza is a have-to-do hobby for every person traveling to Egypt. These wonderful historical systems, constructed around 4,500 years ago, are a testimony to the ingenuity and ability of the historic Egyptians. The pyramids have been built as tombs for pharaohs and their consorts, and had been meant to help the pharaohs transition to the afterlife. There are three most important pyramids in Giza: the Great Pyramid of Khufu, the Pyramid of Khafre, and the Pyramid of Menkaure. The Great Pyramid is the largest and the most well-known of the three, standing at over 140 meters tall. Visitors can discover the pyramids or even go interior to look the burial chambers. Additionally, side visitors can see the long-lasting Sphinx, a large limestone statue with the head of a human and the body of a lion, which stands to fend over the pyramids. Explore Luxor. Luxor is a town located within the southern part of Egypt and is often called the arena's best open-air museum. It is domestic to a number of the maximum important archaeological sites within the country, which include the Valley of the Kings, where many pharaohs were buried, and the Temple of Karnak. That is one in all the biggest spiritual buildings inside the International. One of the maximum popular activities in Luxor is traveling the Valley of the Kings, wherein you may see the tombs of well-known pharaohs together with Tutankhamun and Ramses II. The tombs are adorned with complex hieroglyphics and problematic paintings that tell the story of the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. Additionally, you can go to the Temple of Karnak. That's a massive complex of temples, obelisks, and statues committed to the gods. Take a Nile River cruise. A Nile River cruise is one of the maximum famous ways to discover Egypt, providing a completely unique perspective of the U.S. and its wealthy history. As you sail along the river, you can take within the beautiful surroundings and prevent at some of Egypt's maximum famous sites along the manor, along with the temples of Karnak and Luxor, the Valley of the Kings, and the temples of Abu Simbel. During your Nile River cruise, you may additionally take in the local culture and cuisine. Many cruises provide on-board leisure, such as traditional Egyptian song and dance performances, in addition to possibilities to sample local delicacies. Additionally, the Nile River is an essential part of Egyptian lifestyles, and a river cruise offers a chance to see how Egyptians live and work along its banks. Discover Cairo. Cairo is the capital city of Egypt and is one in every of the largest towns in Africa. It is a colorful and bustling metropolis with a rich records and subculture, and there may be lots to discover right here. One of the most well-known sites in Cairo is the Egyptian Museum, that is domestic to an extremely good series of historical Egyptian artifacts, consisting of treasures from Tutankhamun's tomb. Another have-to-go-to enchantment in Cairo is the Islamic Quarter, that is home to numerous historical mosques, inclusive of the Al-Azhar Mosque and the Mosque of Ibn Tulun. This location is also recognized for its winding streets, bustling bazaars, and traditional cafes, making it an exquisite area to discover taking walks. Relax in Sharm el-Sheikh. Sharm el-Sheikh is a famous lodge metropolis located at the southern tip of the Sinai Peninsula in Egypt. It's regarded for its lovely seashores, crystal-clear waters, and spherical sunshine, making it a super destination for those trying to relax and unwind. One of the maximum popular activities in Sharm el-Sheikh is snorkeling or diving. The Red Sea is home to some of the world's most beautiful coral reefs, and there are lots of diving and snorkeling excursions to be had for traffic. Additionally, there are several seashores in the region which are best for sunbathing and swimming. Visit Abu Simbel. Abu Simbel is a UNESCO World Heritage Site placed in southern Egypt, near the border with Sudan. The site includes two temples that had been constructed during the reign of Pharaoh Ramses II within the 13th century BC. The temples are well known for their massive statues, elaborate carvings, and lovely location at the banks of the Nile River. The Great Temple of Abu Simbel is the most important and maximum awesome of the two temples. It is devoted to Ramses Eo and functions four enormous statues of the pharaoh carved into the rock face, every status over 20 meters tall. Inside the temple, there are greater staggering statues, in addition to intricate hieroglyphics and colorful murals. Go to Alexandria. Alexandria is a coastal town located in northern Egypt and is the second biggest town inside the United States. It's a town that has a rich history, as it became founded with the aid of Alexander the Great in 331 BC and changed into as soon as the center of the Hellenistic global. Today, it's a bustling and colorful metropolis. It truly is domestic to an expansion of ancient and cultural attractions. One of the most popular sites in Alexandria is the Bibliotheca Alexandrina, a modern library that's a tribute to the ancient Library of Alexandria. It's domestic to over 8 million books, in addition to numerous museums and art galleries. Experience the Sidwa Oasis. The Sidwa Oasis is a lovely wilderness oasis positioned in the western part of Egypt, close to the border with Libya. It's a destination. This is well known for its herbal splendor, particular way of life, and captivating records. The oasis is home to a small Berber populace, and traffic can experience their traditional way of life by using traveling the local villages. One of the most popular activities in the Sidwa Oasis is exploring the natural springs and swimming pools. The Cleopatra Spring is one of the maximum well-known, and visitors can swim within the crystal-clear waters, which can be said to have recovery homes. Another famous pastime is exploring the sand dunes, either taking walks or through taking a guided camel or quad motorcycle excursion. Take a desert safari. A barren region safari in Egypt is an interesting journey that gives site visitors a risk to explore the sizable and rugged terrain of the United States' deserts. The safari enjoyed generally involves using in a 4x4 car via the barren region and regularly consists of stops at scenic viewpoints, historic ruins, and nearby villages. One of the most famous destinations for a barren region safari in Egypt is the Western Desert, which covers a place of more than 700,000 square kilometers. The wasteland is domestic to a ramification of charming geological formations, such as sand dunes, rock formations, and volcanic craters. Visitors can also discover historic websites just like the Valley of the Golden Mummies and the Temple of Ibis. Shop in Cairo's bazaars. Cairo is thought of for its bustling markets and bazaars, which gives site visitors a chance to enjoy the metropolis's unique traditions and shop for a diffusion of goods. The most famous bazaar in Cairo is the Khan el-Khalili, which dates return to the 14th century and is one of the oldest markets within the metropolis. At the Khan el-Khalili, traffic can explore a maze of narrow streets and alleys that are covered with shops promoting the entirety from conventional handicrafts to souvenirs, earrings, and spices. Bargaining is a common exercise at the marketplace, so visitors ought to be organized to haggle for the fine expenses. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And be sure to check out our other videos on our channel.